Hi, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well, especially with Thanksgiving coming up. I had been thinking recently, what are some things that I'd like to share with this group? And it dawned on me with a lot of all of my EMDR consulting groups. I tell them that this is a place to share challenges, ask questions, and we can work through them, but it is also a safe place to humbly brag. And so I want to hear what is working, what were some really cool stories. We are helping heal people. And so talking about that in a context that's like, hey, we're cheering you on. This is exciting. We're cheering your clients on. And so I thought I might bring that to this group and share a little bit of some of my clients' success stories. So one in particular, her phase 5 shift was really cool. She was struggling with anxiety her whole life, and she's always been at odds with it. And so we were targeting something, and her negative cognition was, I don't matter. But her positive shift was, I had paused BLS and asked, what are you noticing? And she was like, it's okay that I don't matter with them because I know I matter here in my home with me. And so then when we go to install phase 5, she got this image of her holding a jacket over her head. And so I had her go with that. And then she noticed, oh, I can take deep breaths and I can really just feel, and that's okay. And the positive adaptive shift was so evident in her face and her body. And so then we closed the session, phase 5 achieved well, phase 6, her body's cleared out. So then she starts telling me about this image a little bit more. And she was like, yeah, it was almost like I used to bring this jacket to cover my head and hide myself in it. And I would hide myself in this jacket of anxiety. But then all of a sudden, that jacket became a blanket. And this blanket covered me and it covered my body, not to hide it, but to surround me in peace. And I was like, wow, so your anxiety is no longer your adversary, it's your ally. She immediately began crying and said, yes, my anxiety is now my friend named Peace. I'm no longer fearful of my anxiety. It's just been trying to tell me that I matter all this time. So I thought that was so cool. It was hard not to tear up with her, right? So she went from this jacket to just hide herself in anxiety, almost burying her head in the sand. And then it was, no, this jacket becomes this cloak basically. And oh no, this is saying I can still keep my peace. And if I can listen to my anxiety and what is it trying to tell me, whether it speaks through my body or thoughts in my head or any of those things. And okay, what is this telling me and how can I maintain my peace? So, really cool session, really exciting. Tell me what you think about it and would love to hear other success stories too. Bye.